Damn, player. Damn. Woo! Josh, are you going to forgive him? Is it cool? Is it cool with you?
What's that? Ricky Bobby, you took my house, you took my wife.
Yeah.
Hey, when we gonna hang out, man?
Hey, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to raise our son. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. I got to get that turned down. If you're on here, say hello to me. Let me know if you're on here. Are you on here, Josh? How do I know? How do I know if you're really on here? I don't see it. It's taking a moment. Hi. Is that the best you got?
Hello?
No wonder why Hayden did that to you. Who's that? Joe Riches. Liliana, happy Thursday. Who else is on here? Let me see some. There's a lot of people that watch this that I had no clue they watch it. Didn't even know they watched it. Jan Stewart, thank you for getting on here this morning. Van, are you on here? Yeah. I see your good morning, Hayden. Remy. Where's all of our other folks? You're the first. I apologize. Shit. Little Oriental firecracker. I didn't see you. I'm sorry. I take it back. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Grind every Monday through Friday at 8:30. Somebody's in this seat doing the show, The Morning Grind. You know, the purpose of this show was to kind of fill the void of talk show hosts, people driving to Nashville in the morning, listening to the radio. I'm like, man, I could be like a radio talk show host. Ron Burgundy. But instead of Ron Burgundy and reporting the news, I like to give people different types of advice, relational, financial, work. And as you're watching today, I am going to offer any questions that you have. Fire them right at me. Gracie, thank you for getting on here. Do me a favor, like, comment, share the stream. As always, we begin the show with 60 seconds of gratitude. Okay? So this morning, Noah, good to see you in the gym this morning. Now, we're not going to stay there long. Josh is also reporting the news. You might have a contract coming in. I'd like to know that. This morning, I'm thankful for this shithead that I like to beat up on, but I'm very thankful that I went against my intuition and I let Hayden stay on. Because there was a time when I'm like, I don't want this dude around me. There were people in this building that were like, what's this dude doing? I don't know. I don't even know who he is. I think he does something else, but he's just hanging out over here. Do you remember the man when he first walked in?
Yes.
What was he like?
Much more hairier. Had a big old beard on his
He had
face.
beard. He had shorter hair.
He was,
But he came in very thugged up like, and he came in, and I didn't like the energy I was getting from the man. Really? By the time you came in, the Orient Express, that's a movie. By the time you got here, he was shaping up. He was doing really good. He was getting better. He was still going up and down, but here's what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that we've had people come here that are experiments, like in a TV movie, a movie where there's like somebody that's messed up. Like Eddie Murphy. Was that you, Joey? Somebody was telling me, or somebody was talking about trading places. I can't remember. I've taken Eddie Murphy and I've turned him into a Wall Street banker. That was real funny. But I am, in all seriousness, I'm very thankful that Hayden has come in and he's on a phenomenal run, Josh. Did you even know that?
Yep, sure did.
And whenever you've got one person in here that's on a run like he is, it bleeds over to other people. Now all I need you to do is hold people to the standards you're holding yourself. My wife is on here. Good morning, Brittany Renee. Today's show topic is, what I say, Van? Why Van's show topic sucked. It sucked, Van. What was it?
Something about why New Year's resolutions are...
He was talking about New Year's resolutions. As a matter, I already knew what I was wanting to talk about, but I wanted to go around and ask the people that were in here, give me an idea, a show topic. And that, honestly, everybody had a good idea. I'm just saying Van's show topic sucked just so I can put it on there to see if people want to know what it was. And it was not a bad show topic. Today's show topic is this. The most powerful thing a person can do is this. It's the most powerful thing that you can do. It's changing your mind. It's changing your state. This morning, I don't know if my Wi-Fi is still on here, but this morning I left the house, and when I got outside the house, I was in a complete, angered state. I was extremely pissed off. Driving all the way to the gym, I was sitting there, and I was fuming about something. Something at our house. There was something that looked very suspicious this morning. So as I'm driving to the gym, I can't think about anything other than what I'm pissed off about. And no matter how I tried to distract myself, no matter what, my attention and my focus kept going back to that. You ever been like that? It happens a lot of times in relationships. It happens a lot of times with finances where you get trapped focusing. Are you on your Adderall this morning? Damn, are you mad at me? Because I was, golly, he looks angry this morning. But you just become trapped. You're a prisoner in this thought. Do you know what I'm saying, Josh? All the way to the gym. So I'm there, and I'm like, damn, I got to quit worrying about it. I got to let this go. I was so mad I was ready to call my wife. I wasn't mad at her. I was ready to call her. It's like 5:50. Do you think she'd want to talk to me because I was pissed off at 5:50? But I didn't call her. So what are things that you can do to change your state? What are things that you can do to go from the thought I'm stuck with, the thought that is permanently in my mind, to something better? Because let me tell you what happens whenever you stay stuck on bad thoughts, whenever you stay stuck on anxiety, stress, let me tell you what happens. It really leads to sickness. You become sick. Is that what y'all believe in the Orient? West?
I feel like it's true because, your mind is very powerful.
Your mind is very powerful. And I was sitting there like, man, if I keep doing this, if I keep allowing these things to affect me. Coach was talking about that this morning, by the way. But you become sick the more stress you're put under. So have you ever heard that saying, like if I'm a negative person, and I'm a very negative person, in my house, my wife gets so, she becomes negative because I'm negative. And I'm like, damn, why are you so negative? Are you a negative person?
Nope.
Van, are you?
Neutral. I'm not positive or negative.
Well, you're negative. Yeah, you're positive, or you're either positive or you're negative. Because neutral is negative. It's like if I said, hey, do you have any money? And you had no money. You either got money or you don't have. You know what I'm saying? Are you positive or negative?
I feel like I'm very positive.
What about you?
Negative.
You're negative? How about you?
Negative.
How about you?
Positive.
Cool. Well, I struggle with negative thoughts. I struggle with what if negative outcomes. I struggle because let me tell you why I struggle, okay? And this is why this is so important, this little lesson. I struggle with negative thoughts because so many times in my past, I didn't complete things for me to think positive things would happen. My past was full of incomplete, what am I thinking? It was full of incomplete tasks or incomplete. It was just everything I did was very incomplete. Very seldom would I do things in the time that I said I would do it. So as my mind is predicting what I'm going to do, it goes back to the most data. If you were going to bet on something, you would want as much information as you possibly could. The information I have on myself for all my life is like, damn, bad things happen to you because you don't fix it, because you don't see it all the way through. So one of the things I instill around here to every single person is, starting the time you get here, what we work on is you doing what you say you're going to do. How often do you hear that? You don't really hear me talk about selling real estate around here, do you?
No.
Do you? Do you? Whenever y'all come to me about real estate, what do I say?
Go to Weatherman.
Go to Weatherman. Don't bring me that bullshit. That ain't my job around here. I'm trying to get you to a better state. So this morning I was dominated by this anger. And I didn't like it. And I wanted to change it. But I just kept going back to it. So the best place you can go is to the gym in this state. I went into the gym and I went into the sauna. How many of you go to a sauna? Do you ever sit in the sauna?
Yeah, every now and then.
Well, man, I went in there, took my shirt off. Other guys came in there. Felt a little weird. I'm not going to lie. But I sat in there for 25 minutes. There's things that you can do to not stay pissed off. Did you know that, Josh?
Yep.
I sat in the sauna, and after 25 minutes of sitting in that sauna, man, I felt like a completely different person. That's just one thing. I mean, I'm not saying that's the way you overcome things, but that's one thing that completely changed my state. I'm telling you, I was pissed off. Angry. Very angry this morning. Riding all the way to the gym 15 minutes to get there, and all I could think about was this one thing. Walking in there, that's all I could think about. Then I get into that sauna, and that sauna, that heat, it completely took my mind away. What would have happened to me if I didn't go into the gym?
You come in here pissed off.
So let me ask you, do you have a little hack whenever you're like in this bad state? Staying in these bad states suck, but you can get out of them. How do you get unstuck in these bad thoughts? You've got to do something. We were talking about this with you the other day. You've got to do something that removes where you don't even think about it anymore because you don't even see it. This morning in that sauna, I didn't see it anymore. This morning when I walked out of the gym, I no longer was thinking about it. I just felt great this morning. Who do we have coming in? Hey, did you write up a deal?
First thing this morning.
You think you'll get it?
I know I'm gonna get it. Are we live?
Are you a positive or a negative
I'm a
person?
positive person.
Would you say I'm a positive or a negative
You're a
person?
negative person.
You said that with a lot of positivity though.
Yeah.
Who is the
so
Van?
negative.
Is Van positive or negative?
I'd say Van's pretty positive.
He said he wasn't.
I'd say he's damn near in the middle, but
Yep. The middle means you're negative. Because the universe, let me tell you why being neutral, because the world is full of bad shit happening all the time. And if you're neutral, the bad stuff, the universe will pull you down. You got to keep that smile going. This morning, I saw Noah in the Mac. This morning, did you see me? I was in a good mood this morning.
yeah, look like
I walked in a shitty mood. The most powerful thing that a person can do is change their state. It can be done. But how often do you wake up and you're in a bad mood and all day your emotions are in control of you? Just pissed off. Does that ever happen to you? Does it? Well, I think my emotions go back to all the times I let me down. That's where I think it comes from. That's why it's so important starting today or whenever you've started this is to stop letting yourself down. Stop doing it. How do you not let yourself down, Benny?
Doing the things you say you're going to do.
How often do you do the things you say you're going to do?
Very often.
So I'm in a much better mood this morning. And I don't know when things started changing for me in my life, but I was somebody that for days would stay down over things. Not because I was depressed. It was the reason why I was beating myself up is I wasn't doing the things I needed to feel better about myself. I was waiting for the outside world, waiting for that girl to call me back, or waiting for another deal. I was always at the mercy of the universe picking me back up. I was never in control of myself. Do you understand what I'm saying, Josh? What can you do to stay in control of your feelings?
Do what you say you're going to do.
Well, I think you got to keep moving forward. And this morning was just a reminder of how powerful your mind is. To go from one complete pissed off state to, man, now I'm like in a great mood. Got good energy. Y'all all say I'm negative and I don't even care. Hey, I agree. I am negative. So I want you to do a little drill. The next time something bad happens, the next time you're stuck, I mean, when I say stuck, you can't quit thinking about it. You just go on and on and on and on about it. Whenever you're doing this, just know that you're surrendering to survival. You're saying, I'm a victim. I can't fix this. The more you keep bitching about it. Does that make sense? Don't be a surrender. Don't surrender to surviving. Don't do it. This morning I just sat in that sauna. Did you sit in the sauna this morning?
I didn't.
You did?
I did not.
You need to get in that damn
I
sauna,
felt
man.
too after my workout.
You had a hard workout, didn't you?
I did.
Sauna, it completely changed. I'm thinking about, I told my wife, hey, we got to get a sauna. So, Van, today we're going to look for a sauna. Shut us down, Vingerafton.